Alright, what's going on, folks? We've got the Yamaha C-85 here, and I'm just gonna drop this down so we can. I wanted to actually show you the top because it's very clean inside, like super clean. So we've cleaned out the pots. We've got a row of pots right here. There's 4 of them total, multi-pots. So there's like an outer and inner knob. We've cleaned all those. There's a little bit of static initially, especially on the volume. Now on the volume, I'm not really sure. You've got volume, and then you've got flat and loudness, and yeah. So that's over here. So this is your volume, and then this is your loudness. So it's a dual. And then you've got underneath here, and I'll drop this down here. First you can see this. There's your pots. And then I'm going to show you where those go to if you're not familiar with this. A couple switches on there too as well. As you can see, they run to the back. Let's drop this down here. Drop this down here. Underneath there, there's a balance, and it's actually there's a knob. You can see it right there. It's actually like a little knob here for adjusting the balance on the speakers. I think that's a pretty interesting location for it. So you've got the there's some soot on there. I was just trying to get that cleaned up there. But you've got the CD tuner, phono, video, tape 1, tape 2, audio muting. That works, right? Lowers it. Tone bypass. So I guess that just bypasses all the controls here. Just gives you like a flat, probably tone, based on what I've experienced. Let's look at, this is where the magic happens here. This guy. So here we've got the, let's turn that down, parametric tone control, right? So you got stereo, mono, filter, subsonic filter. You've got recording outs here, and you've got your phono, and you can do a number of options here. There's, I guess, moving cartridge and moving magnet, maybe. This is all related to this one, but there's a whole bunch of different settings. I've never seen that before, so I don't really know what settings you would use. I guess it depends on your turntable. Moving coil, sorry, moving coil. I had a brain fart there. Forgive me. Headphone port here. I'm gonna flip it around to the back too as well. But on here we've got, I can hear the differences. So that's low, a little bit more bass. And it's, the outer is bandwidth. So, and the inner is level. So, this is on my house music playlist. So that's, I guess, wider. Anyways, you can probably hear it. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't want to upset the neighbors. It definitely works. Pull that back. Then you've got your frequency. It kind of gives it more of a mid-range, depending on where you turn that. this one too. Gives you more of like a hall feel. More of a reverb. A little bit of a reverb on that. So it's a treble, I guess. I mean, it says high, so that would make sense. So there's that. I don't really hear how much of a difference when I do tone bypass. All right, let's flip it around. Just want to point out a couple things. One, there's a little crack here on the unit right where the screw is. So just a heads up on that. Nice little unit. You can plug in a ton of stuff in the back of this thing. Look at this. Oh, in case you're wondering what we're running this off, this is a phase linear 400s. So that's our amp on this. So on the back, you've got, you can invert your pre-outs. I'm not familiar with that, so I don't really know what that does. See, I'm just running off of normal. I'll turn that off so I don't have to talk over them. Tape 1 and tape 2, you have you're gonna have your playbacks and your recording outs. Here we have tuner, we have video, audio, and you have 2 phono, and here's your phono gain. And then one of these ports is blocked off, so you got like some things, and then here's your ground. And I'll be testing that. I'm not gonna test it in this video, but I'll be testing it just to make sure it works all right. And then here's all your different outlets. I mean, look at this, 6 outlets on here. One of them unswitched right here. So here's where the amp is. Amp's plugged into that. So that's, I mean, that's pretty great. That's pretty nice, right? I mean, you plug in a ton of stuff into this. You got your turntable, tape deck, CD player, you know, whatever you're doing. And I mean, like I said, this thing looks really good. Here's a look on the back end. I mean, the board is super clean. Look how clean that board is. Golly, it's kind of scary. Power supply, I mean, everything is like, it's just like, there's like no dust or anything. Like, this is how it looked when I opened it. I was like shocked when I opened it. I was just like, whoa, okay. Anyways, that's that. Just wanted to show you guys the Yamaha C-85 stereo preamplifier. Great looking unit. Put it up on eBay. It's got a cover, obviously. Let's see if I can. And this obviously folds up here. I've sold these before. I had one with the C5, T5 amp. I had it with the amplifier. Here's the cover. Back off that. It's like one spot right there, but man. Oh, and there's some spots right here. There's just like a little bit of scratching right there. But overall, man, it looks, it's a solid looking, that's a solid looking piece. I mean, I'm tempted to hold on to it. It wasn't for the fact that it's, I don't need it. I have this Kenwood that I love. So thanks for watching.